In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 21st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New Orleans Pelicans versus Charlotte Hornets. This Monday, the New Orleans Pelicans will travel to Charlotte to take on the Charlotte Hornets. This game will take place inside the Spectrum Center. The Hornets beat the Pelicans by 22 points the last time these two teams played. The final score was 142-120. Looking at the betting trends, the Pelicans are 7-3-1 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a losing record, 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 games playing on 0 days rest, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Hornets are 4-11-1 against the spread in their last 16 home games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record, and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in Charlotte, and the Pelicans are 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Charlotte. The New Orleans Pelicans are on the end of a back-to-back and still have some showing and proving to do given their recent struggles. The Charlotte Hornets are coming off a nice week, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 11 points while shooting 51.1% from the field. I'm not completely sold on either side, but I'll side with the Hornets because of home court and the rest advantage. The Charlotte Hornets are one of the hottest offensive teams in the league. These two teams can score from anywhere on the floor. The Hornets have the 8th most efficient offense in the NBA, and they also have the 22nd least efficient defense. According to dunks and threes, the Hornets also have the 4th highest adjusted pace rating in the league. They get the ball and push it up the court as quickly as they can. This will allow both teams to take more shots throughout the game. Both of these teams can get hot on the offensive end of the floor, and neither team is strong enough defensively. The Hornets and the Pelicans will also have enough opportunities to reach this total if they are shooting it well from the floor. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The Los Angeles Lakers take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in an inter-conference battle today. The Lakers were tagged with a road loss by the Wizards last time out. The Cavaliers tallied a home win against the Pistons on Saturday. The Lakers posted a 113-101 win in the first meeting. The Lakers have lost 6 of their last 8 games and 12 of their last 13 road games. They play well offensively, but they aren't as efficient on the road. They don't rebound the ball as well as the Cavaliers, and they turn the ball over a lot. The Cavaliers are 4th in the league when it comes to defensive efficiency, and they play great at home where they hold opponents under 105 points per game. So expect the Lakers to struggle offensively in this game. The Cavaliers have been on a roll offensively in recent games, scoring more than 115 points per game while making 48% of their shots. They are very aggressive on the offensive glass, which will give them more scoring opportunities, and they did a great job protecting the ball. The Lakers could be without a list of players including LeBron James, Wayne Ellington, and Talen Horton-Tucker, who are all questionable, while the Cavaliers will again be missing Dean Wade, Rajon Rondo, and Jarrett Allen. The Lakers have been in season worst form, and they could be missing James for this one, which would be a huge loss, while the Cavaliers have started to heat up again, and they will be eager to avenge their loss from earlier in the season. The Lakers aren't very good defensively either, and they played worse in their last 3 games, giving up more than 120 points per game. So expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Cavaliers. The Los Angeles Lakers completely fell apart Saturday against the Wizards. The Lakers are losing their last 5 games by an average of 13 points, and they lose in the underdog role by an average of 8 points. The Lakers would be tempting if LeBron James was ready to go, but with the injury cloud looming overhead, I'll stick with the more consistent Cavaliers to take care of business. So the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Lakers have scored 128 and 119 points in their last 2 games, and as mentioned, they continue to have trouble defensively. and the over has been the common trend as a result. The Lakers also rank 6th in the NBA in tempo. In addition, the Cavaliers haven't been quite as effective defensively lately. They have allowed at least 109 points in 8 out of their last 10 games. The over is also a convincing 7-3 in the Cavaliers' last 10 games. The Lakers are averaging 111 points per game and 111 points per game on the road. They averaged 109 points per game in their last 3 games against the Cavaliers, with the Cavaliers giving up 102 points per game at home. The Lakers will be held under their average in this game. The Cavaliers are averaging 107 points per game and 107 points per game at home. They averaged 98 points per game in their last 3 games against the Lakers. Even though Los Angeles is giving up 116 points per game on the road, they gave up 125 points per game in their last 3 road games, so expect the Cavaliers to score enough points to push the score past the total. This one should feature a ton of scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons play host to the Portland Trail Blazers on Monday night from Little Caesars Arena. The two have already met once this season, with the Trail Blazers grabbing an 18-point win to set the tone at home back in November. The Blazers have won 4 in a row overall in the series and will look to make it a season sweep in this one. The Blazers have been struggling of late though, losing 4 in a row and 9 of their last 10 overall as they continue their road trip. For the Pistons, they've lost 5 of 6 themselves and are hoping that they can change around their fortune in this one. With little to play for though, the Pistons would love nothing more than to disrupt some other team's run of form. The Detroit Pistons have already been eliminated from postseason contention, but the Pistons have played well against the spread. Detroit has covered the spread in 12 of its last 14, and in the 2 games the Pistons did not cover, both ended with a push. Overall this season, Detroit is 38-31-2 against the spread. Front office decisions, trades, and injuries have decimated Portland this season. The Trailblazers continue to play without Damian Lillard, their leading scorer, and Jusuf Nurkic is sidelined with an injury. Trade deadline acquisition Anthony Simons is also sidelined with a back issue. Portland will also be completing the second half of a back-to-back when visiting the Pistons on Monday, and with an injury-riddled roster will be affected by 2 games in 2 days. The Trailblazers have failed to cover the spread in 7 of the last 10. The Portland Trail Blazers continue to pile up the losses and failed covers, and you shouldn't expect anything different with them on the end of a back-to-back. The Trail Blazers are losing their last 5 games by an average of 15 points. The Detroit Pistons have quietly played some of their best ball lately, and they are 19-15 against the spread at home. The Trail Blazers are god-awful right now. Portland is still missing a long list of players including Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, and Eric Bledsoe, while the Pistons have ruled out Jerami Grant. While Kelly Olynyk and Corey Joseph are both questionable, the Pistons are a little banged up for this one, but they should still have more than enough firepower to get the win and cover if Bey and Cunningham can have big games. So the Detroit Pistons to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Portland will definitely have heavier legs today following its Sunday game on the road. Detroit has seen the total finish under in 7 of its last 9 as well as in 5 of the last 7 that the Pistons have played against a team from the Western Conference. The Pistons are 29th in the NBA in scoring with an average of only 104 points per game and had the field goal percentage at just 42.8%. For the Trail Blazers, they are simply without too many weapons from various injuries to have any confidence in their offense finding success. For the Pistons, while in not as quite of a desperate situation surrounding injuries, they simply lack the top-end talent to put up a big number in this one. Additionally, according to Covers.com, for Portland, the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall and 4-0 in their last 4 games as an underdog. For the Pistons, the under is 4-0-2 in their last 6 home games and 5-1 in their last 6 games overall. There's no doubt that scoring might be limited in this one and that it could be the lowest scoring game on Monday's slate. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.